Welcome students to our new YouTube channel PharmaX Tech, the division of excellence. So let's start to the new chapter of modern pharmaceutics, which is microencapsulation. So let's start to this topic, microencapsulation. So this microencapsulation is the process of thin the coating to small particles of solids or the droplets of liquids and the dispersions, and the approximate particle size of microencapsulation is the 1 to 5000 micrometer. Next, we see the applications of microencapsulation. The applications include in sustained release medication and also in prolonged action medication and also in test mask chewable tablets and also in powder and suspensions and single layer tablets containing the chewable chemically incompatible ingredients, and also in the new formulation concepts for the creams, ointments, aerosols and dressings, plaster and suppositories and the injectables. These are the applications of microencapsulation. Then next we see the provides means of the microencapsulation. The provides means of in converting liquid to solid and also in altering the colloidal and surface properties and also the providing environmental protection and controlling release of characteristics. These are the providing means of the microencapsulation. They are converting liquid to solid, altering colloidal and surface properties, and providing environmental protection and controlling the release characteristics. So next we see the coating materials. So these coating materials are capable of forming the film that is cohesive with core material, and it is chemically compatible and it is non-reactive, and the desired coating properties are strength, flexibility, impermeability and optical properties. These are the desired coating properties, and also cohesiveness. And the current applications of the coating materials are in stabilization of core material and also in control of release and also in availability of core material and also in separation of chemical reactives and ingredients with a tablet or powder. These are the current applications of the coating materials. Then next we see the methods and their applications. In that we see the process and applicable core material and the particular size in micrometer. So the first process is air suspension, and the applicable core material for the air suspension is solid material, and the particular size for the air suspension is 35 to 5000 micrometer. And next process is co-acervation phase separation, and the applicable core material for the co-acervation phase separation is solid and liquid, and the particular size is 2 to 5000 micrometer. The next process is multi-orifice centrifugation, and the applicable core material for multi-orifice centrifugation is solid and liquid, and the particular size of multi-orifice centrifugation is 1 to 5000 micrometer. Then the next process is pan coating, and the applicable core material for the process of pan coating is solid material, and the particular size of pan coating is 600 to 5000 micrometer. And the next process is solvent evaporation, and applicable core material for the solvent evaporation is solid and liquid, and the particular size of these solvent evaporation is 5 to 5000 micrometer. And the last process is spray drying and congealing, and the applicable core material for the spray drying and congealing is solid and liquid, and the particular size for the spray drying and congealing is 600 micrometer. Then next we see the non-applicable to pharmaceutical preparations processes that are not applicable to pharmaceutical preparations. They are vacuum deposition and polymerization techniques. So next we see the first one process, in that air suspension. This air suspension is also called as Foster process, and this Wurster process is this air suspension also. This is the process consisting of the dispersion of solids and particulate core material in a surrounding air stream and spray coating of air suspended particles. And also the coating must form a cohesive bond with the core material. So it is the most important that the coating must form a cohesive bond with the core material. So next is co-acervation phase separation. So this process of co-acervation phase separation, there is dissolution techniques is applicable to both of microencapsulation and microcapsulation coating processes, and the processes are formation of three immiscible chemical phases, and second process in that co-acervation phase separation is deposition of coating, and third one is rigidization of coating. So in the GPAT there is a question, which are the co-acervation phase separation process in order, and the right answer is formation of three immiscible chemical phase is the first one, second one is deposition of coating, and the third one is rigidization of the coating. So next we see the first step 1 of deposition of coating is the first step is liquid manufacturing vehicle phase, second one is core material phase, and third one is coating material phase. Next we see that the formation of three chemical phases can be achieved by the effects of temperature change and incompatibility polymer addition and the non-solvent addition, and also the salt addition and polymer interactions. These are the three chemical phases which are achieved by these formations. So next we see the step 2. So in the step 2 is the deposition of liquid polymer coating upon the core material phase, and the third step is rigidization. In that this rigidization is by thermal and cross linking or by dissolution techniques. So the third one is pan coating. So this pan coating is extensively employed for the preparation of controlled release. So in that this pan coating is the coating as solution or atomized spray, and also the solvent removed by passing warming air over the coated surface in pan coating. So the next we see the spray drying and spray congealing. So in that we see the difference between this spray drying and spray congealing. So the spray drying is the dispersing the core material in a liquefied coating substance and spraying or introducing the core coating mixture into some environmental conditions where by relatively rapid solidification of the coating is affected. And this in spray congealing is the dispersing of the core material in a liquefied coating substances and spraying or introducing the core coating mixture into some environmental conditions where by relatively rapid solidification of the coating is affected. So next difference is in spray drying the coating solidification. This coating solidification is affected by rapid evaporation of a solvent in which the coating material is dissolved, and in spray congealing process the coating solidification is accomplished by the thermal congealing a molten coating material or by the solidifying a dissolved coating by introducing the coating core material mixture into a non-solvents. And in spray drying the rapid evaporation of solvent takes place, and in spray congealing there is removal of non-solvents or solvents from the coated products and is then accomplished by the sorption or extraction and evaporation techniques takes place. So next we see the wax, fatty acids, alcohols, polymers, sugars, solids at room temperature and melts at reasonable temperature produces, it gives the applicable to spray congealing techniques. So next we see the solvent evaporation techniques. So these solvent evaporations is the process of 4 different steps. In that, the first one is core material, maybe either water soluble or water insoluble core material. Then this material is dissolved or dispersed in coating polymer solution. Then the third step is this dissolve or disperse in coating polymer solution is then core coating material mixture dispersed in liquid manufacturing vehicle phase, and the last is solvent evaporate. So this is the solvent evaporation process. So next we see the coating materials used in microencapsulations. So the first coating material used in microencapsulation is water soluble resins. So the example of water soluble resins are gelatin, starch, carboxyl ethyl cellulose, polyvinyl alcohol, gum arabica, polyvinyl pyrrolidones, that means PVP, and arabinogalactum, and polyacrylic acid. These are the water soluble resins. Next are water insoluble resins. They are ethyl cellulose, polyethylene, polyamides, cellulose nitrate, and polylactide, and polyglycolide, and also polymethacrylate and polyethylene vinyl acetate and silicones. They are water insoluble resins. So the next one is waxes and lipids. The waxes and lipids are paraffin, carnauba wax, stearic acid, spermaceti, sterile alcohol, also known as sterile alcohol. So, and also beeswax and glyceryl acetate. These are the waxes and lipids. So next one is enteric resins. The enteric resins are shellac, cellulose acetate, phthalate, and jen. These are the enteric resins: shellac, jen, and cellulose acetate, phthalate. Then next we see the property and also the equipment. Rotofill is designed to fill the pellets mainly. So in the GPAD there is a question that which equipment is used to design to fill pellets, and the right answer is rotofill. So the next we see the properties of some drugs. In that we see the core material and characteristics property. So the first core material is acetaminophen. This acetaminophen is also known as paracetamol, and the characteristics of this acetaminophen is it is slightly water soluble solid. And next core material is activated charcoal. This activated charcoal is adsorbent. And the third one is isolate of Langerhans. So these isolates of Langerhans are slightly water soluble solid. And next one is isosorbide dinitrate liquid crystals. They are viable col. And fifth one is menthol or silicates camphor mixture. They are volatile solutions. And next is progesterone. This progesterone is a slightly water soluble solid. And next is potassium chloride, that means KCl. This KCl is highly water soluble solid. And next one is urease. This urease is the water soluble enzyme. And last one is vitamin A palmitate. This vitamin A palmitate is the non-volatile liquid. So next, at last, we see the microencapsulated core materials. In that we see the purpose of encapsulation and final product form. The first purpose of encapsulation is test masking, and after test masking there is a formation of tablets. Next is selective sorption. After the selective sorption there is formation of final product is dry powder. And next one is the test masking sustained release reduce gastric irritation separation of incompatibilities. This type of tablets, the final products of this is tablets or capsules. So the next one is sustained normalization of drastic conditions. So in these conditions, sustained normalization of drastic conditions, the final product is injectables, that means injections. And next one is sustained release conversion of liquid to solids. In that the final products are formed, they are capsules or flexible film or the thermals. And next one is reduction of volatile or sustained release. There is a formation of lotion as a final product. The next one is the sustained release, and the final product for sustained release are various forms. Products are forming sustained release. And next one is reduce gastric irritation. In reduce gastric irritation, the final products is formed. There is a formation of capsules. In reduce gastric irritation, the capsules are used. So the next one is as per selectivity of enzyme substrates and reaction products. These per selectivity of enzyme substrate and reaction products forms the dispersion as the final products. And last one is stabilization to oxidation. The stabilization to oxidation forms the dry powder as the final product. So here is the end of this chapter, microencapsulation. So in microencapsulation we see the applications of microencapsulation, and the approximate particle size is 1 to 5000 micrometer. Then next we see the coating materials and their applications. Next we see the methods and their applications. The methods like air suspension, co-acervation phase separation, multi-orifice centrifugation, pan coating, solvent evaporation, and spray drying and spray congealing. So next we see the air suspension and co-acervation phase separation. There are three phases in co-acervation phase separation. They are formation of three immiscible chemical phase, deposition of coating, and third one is rigidization of the coating, most important for GPAT. And the last one is, next one is pan coating, then next spray drying and spray congealing. Then next we see the solvent evaporation techniques, formation methods, and then next we see the coating material used in microencapsulation in water soluble resins like gelatin, gum arabica, and starch like polyvinyl pyrrolidones, and then next water insoluble resin, waxes and lipids, and enteric resins like shellac, gin, and cellulose acetate phthalate. And the equipment rotofill is used to design to the fill pellets. And at last we see the properties of some drugs and the microencapsulated core materials as the final products form. So in this way we completed this topic, microencapsulation, and hope you like this video. Please, if you like this video, please comment on comment section, and please share this video to more and more to your GPAT aspirants as well as CT aspirants, and also like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And thank you for watching to this video, and stay connected with PharmaXtech. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned with PharmaXtech. Thank you.